single legacy leaderboard or whatever. People was like, oh, we need one single, the world record. It was so stupid.
That's a choice that I made a long time ago. Do you have a Twitter account or anything like that?
Yeah, at WileyCon Twitter,
Okay.
but with an A instead of an ER. Good luck finding it.
What is it again?
WYLIE. No, I spelled it and you got it flat out wrong because everyone does it. WYLIE. I know. My parents are weird. CANT and then Twitter. There it is. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's like WileyCon blank for everything. I'm very bad at it.
Sorry, like the problem is like my brain is a little dyslexic. So when you said the exact letters of Wiley the way that I spelled it, like
Yeah.
I heard it that
like,
way.
there's
Yeah, yeah. Jesus.
Man,
Okay.
I feel like I have dyslexia because people keep letting me hang on. It's happened literally yesterday.
Do you happen to know what Silly Shark's Twitter is?
Yeah, so
We
yeah,
found all of them.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's
They're all
Okay,
accounted.
okay.
35.
Everyone needs to stop. This has happened 4 times in the last week. I'll find it. It keeps telling me to go left, but it's to go right. This is bullshit. It keeps doing this to me. I'm like, what? What do you want from me, Google? Absolutely, yeah. When? Oh no. Say my just want to take the reins on the intro?
If you want to, go for it. Yeah.
You want me to do it? Okay, cool.
I mean, I can, like, do you have a preference?
No, I just think it's like who's the best line. And
Okay, okay.
You down?
Yeah, I guess I'll start with it.
Easy.
Okay.
Second annual something about green TV. You got it. I'll bounce off you and then we just go from there and we kick.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, you made seed 1? You made seed 1?
Vince, we good? Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Tetris, the Grandmaster 4 Absolute Eye Championship. It's been a big, long day. We've had some of the best in the world compete all day long at qualifying, and it culminates now to our final 8 competitors that will be vying for the ultimate prize, being the Tetris Grandmaster Champion. So let's bring up our 8 competitors so you can see what the competition looks like. We're going to start with our number 8 seed coming on back and registering last second, but knew this was one can't miss. This is Broden! And then coming up next, we're going to have our number 7 seed all the way from Japan. This is Yoshichi! You can stand up. Stand. Congratulations. Right here. And then coming up next, our number 6 seed, back again for another round of the Grandmaster. This is Picaz. And next up, our number 5 seed, a returning old friend that I haven't seen in many years, and now returns to try to win the championship. This is all the way from Japan also, SQR! And then we got our next 4 competitors coming up. Your top half of the bracket features this individual that is certainly going to look to slaughter the competition. This is Andrew 4043. Next up, our number 3 seed. He is your lead organizer for the Tetris Grandmaster event. He is a legend in the classic Tetris scene and is a Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Give it up for Kitaru! Now, coming up, our number 2 seed. That certainly is a big name in the modern world and wants to prove that this is the time and place to be the true Grandmaster. This is from Canada, Silly Shore! And last but certainly not least is the number 1 seed back again to defend the title. This is everyone's favorite, the people's favorite, Green Team! Ladies and gentlemen, these are your top 8 competitors that are vying for this championship along with the gold medal. Players, it is now time. Let's do it. TGM4 Championship, let's go! All right, there we go, everybody. That is now time to get things started. So I'm going to send it over to the great commentary team to kick things off. We're going to go over to our good friend from down under, Wiley, and great commentator himself, Mr. James Chen.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, gang.
Are you all ready for some Tetris Grandmaster 4, the absolute eye? And these are absolutely some of the best players that we can have representing for this.
Yeah, several of them flew nearly as far as I did to get here. And yeah, we've also got some like very iconic people here. And I'm a little bit biased towards my boy Andrew, who I know will do well. Yeah, my boy, come here. That's the way, mate. Alrighty, so we're going to get straight into these matches pretty quickly here, but I think notably, Green Tea, the defending champion, coming back. Yeah. It's going to be a joy to watch him play, and I can't wait. I just want to go.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, Green Tea might be just like considered, like overall, just like the greatest Tetris player, you know, ever in existence.
And what's scary is that he keeps getting better. He hasn't like peaked yet. It's really scary. I don't know where it's going to end, but he just keeps getting better, man.
I swear, if we ever like one day did an X-ray of his brain, it would be in the shape of Tetris blocks.
Micro wrinkles. Fit more wrinkles.
Absolutely. And, you know, if you guys are going to be watching this, if you guys are new to Tetris the Grandmaster, this is a series that was in the arcade for a while. There's TGM 1, 2, and 3. 3 was kind of like the white whale of a lot of players, you know, wanted to collect that. And we never thought we would ever get a Tetris the Grandmaster 4.
Yeah, the gap was like 18 years, I think, like nearly 2 decades. I'm only 24, so basically as long as I've been around. Like,
man. All right, I feel old now.
No, I'm sorry.
But, you know, like, honestly, though, like, we didn't expect this. And then suddenly, Mihara-san, you know, the main guy behind Tetris the Grandmaster, well, I mean, like, the producer for it, kind of just announced that they were going to make Tetris the Grandmaster 4, and everybody was like, what the heck? Like, this came from nowhere.
No, he is a legend. His amount of passion for, like, not just the Tetris genre, but his TGM series, untold.
Yeah.
Bottomless.
And so now we have this game here, and it's really kind of brought back a lot of the excitement that, you know, Tetris the Grandmaster, you know, gave its players. It was a very different style game, and there was, you know, the whole goal of it was to get Grandmaster rankings and all the different versions and such. And, you know, TGM the Grandmaster 4 feels almost like a culmination of all of them because you can almost, you know, play very similar to the old ones. And now there's also just all these brand new, just crazy gimmicks and like new ranks to achieve. It's nuts.
And like we actually see that in TGM4, and it's part of the tournament format that Qatari came up with, they're actually incorporating the different modes that are remixes of TGM 1 through 3. So I believe that for our top 8, we're going to be looking at 1.1 in the normal game mode.
Yes.
And then as we hit the top 4, it'll go to 2.1, and eventually it'll be a pick'em style, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the pickup style has a lot of crazy versions of Tetris to play there. But before we get to that, we're going to start on the 1.1 here. And actually, if you guys are watching this and you guys are interested in perhaps partaking in here, the game has just released on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And a permanent discount, I think, on Steam, or at least semi-permanent. So it's down at around 20, 25 bucks?
$25, I believe. So the Switch version is $25. So I believe they just lowered it to $25 on Steam as well.
Yeah.
And Alex had told me, Kitaru, you know, who's in, you know.
Our boy, right?
He's our Western version of green tea.
Yeah.
Basically. But, you know, he said that he believes that it is a permanent discount on Steam to $25.
Yeah.
And so you can pick it up, play it on the go now, and practice anywhere you are. And I mean, look, Tetris was the game that launched the Game Boy. It's the perfect home portable, you know, game, and now you can play TGM4 on the Switch.
It's a whole like complete circle. And the thing that blew my mind about the Switch release, and this might be relevant to a lot of modern players watching. I know there's a few in chat here supporting our boy Tilly Shark and Andrew.
Nice.
But interestingly enough, the TGM4 release on the Switch is one of the only games to actually utilize keyboard support on the Nintendo Switch. You can plug a keyboard, just a regular keyboard, into the dock, and it will just work.
Okay, there you go.
Like, that's wild to me. That's completely wild. Yeah, so definitely recommend picking it up. I'm a fan. I'm getting it. So yeah, really excited.
And the other cool thing about it too is since TGM4 released, like I know Mihara-san and the entire team behind the game at Arika, you know, they've been monitoring what people have been saying, and they have, you know, added new features. Like there's been so many additions, and like, you know, players will be like, oh, I feel like that this should be tweaked a little bit, and they'll listen and they tweak it. So it's like ever evolving. This game is evolving, and it's got a great practice mode. Has a lot of very beginner friendly modes, like one where you could actually reverse time if you drop a piece badly, you know.
Yeah, no, like I think that they definitely accounted for, like, you know, a new player base, or at least because the big time gap, right? They had to do that. So yeah, I mean, I can't recommend it enough personally. I love it. But yeah, it looks like we're about ready to go. The ref has given us a thumbs up, so we're going to do a countdown into the first game. Good luck, players. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Oh, good game.
And if you actually watch this, the crazy thing about this is if you are used to watching, you know, classic NES Tetris here at CTWC, you're going to find that this is going to be significantly faster.
Oh, yeah. And, like, I think the TGM, if you are used to Classic, it's fundamentally different in the way that gravity affects the way you play. In Classic, we have ramping up gravity, but in this, as you can see here, well, actually not in this one, but later on we'll see that 20G, an iconic staple of TGM we're going to see later, it changes the way you actually stack on the board. Right now, players are utilizing 9-0 stacking because it is an easy, quick way to stack in a way that reduces the lock delay. Getting Tetris early on, it's going to get them through those levels quicker and quicker.
Right. But as you mentioned, once they get to 20 Gs,
you want to spire and slide squares and whatnot across the board.
There's a very specific strategy to surviving that.
Yeah. So right now, our format here is that the players are just head-to-head racing to, I believe, 999 levels. Any given like placement or line clear adds to those levels, so just doing anything is going to help them get higher and higher. And Green Tea already are like a good 50 ahead here, so 2/3 the pace behind here is our boy Broden.
Yeah. And if you are familiar with TGM at all, 1.1 speed that they're playing here right now is very similar to original TGM1.
You know, almost identical actually. So yeah, like this is and I think that they both had good experience here, but our boy Green Tea, I mean, he's got the reputation for a reason, right?
What I'm curious is I didn't see if they played on standard controls or on classic controls. Because obviously, standard controls gives you a lot of easier, like, eyepiece kicking against
Yeah,
the wall
exactly.
and such. So I imagine that they're both going with that technique.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because I expected both them to use the TGM rule set. In TGM4, for the first time, I believe, you can actually play with the SRS, the standard rule set, where you're given different spawn positions, different, lots of different little differences, especially the kick table specifically, which changes from floor kicks and wall kicks. Green Tea is very, proficient with both. So is Broden, but I would assume they would have at least picked that, so we'll see how that affects the play here.
Yeah, and you can see right now, under each of their scores is the level, which shows basically how far they're getting, and each level will change the speed a little bit. I'm not going to say increases it, because sometimes it slows down a little bit.
Yeah, I just noticed on the next queue it says 7BS, 7-bag system. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah,
That's
there you
cute.
go.
I love that.
So yeah, before TGM had its own randomization system, but apparently they're running with the 7-bag randomization here. So, all right.
We're a bit of a spy here. Gravity's ramping up. You can already see now the gravity's gone from nothing to what looks like around 11, 12, maybe a little bit higher. Oh yeah, it's a lot higher than that.
Yeah, and you can see that Green Tea is playing a lot faster than Broden right now. Broden still hasn't gotten to 300 yet. So
Actually, Green Tea might be soft dropping. It looks like he's going a little bit faster than. Yeah. Oh, he's a confident man, and I like it that way. Yeah, so already about 100 levels ahead here. Broden definitely needs to catch up as quick as they can.
yeah, because time is going to be a major factor here. In fact, we had 10 players technically, qualify by getting 9999.
Yeah, they did. They got to the very end, but it came down to time.
Yep. And so 3 players, and I believe Beast and Shen was one of them.
Yeah, no, Shen got knocked out in Seed 9. Our beloved enhancer, community mode manager. Oh, I love that man, but didn't make it in. Better luck next time, mate.
But he got the 999, and he didn't qualify because of the times. And
Yeah.
So, yeah, right now, Green Tea, you can see, is almost at 500, while Broden hasn't reached 400 yet. So Green Tea right now looking so solid and so strong.
Look at that big grin on his face. He knows he's doing well. Love it.
I mean, is there ever not a big grin on his face? Like,
He just loves being here. He's just good energy.
there's
yeah.
a reason why he's so loved by, everybody who watches CTWC, because he's just the happiest person.
Beloved for sure. And Broden here makes a misstep with the TB. He's going to require a couple of skims to clean that up. Could do it in a nice way, maybe a couple of kicks. Decides to just burn away cleanly here. Is going to eventually skim that away.
Nicely, at least he was still able to get a Tetris there. And
Yeah.
actually, that was really good. And
Yeah.
of course, unlike original TGM, even though we're playing at TGM 1 speeds, we do have the 5 preview, and we also have hold, which does make it significantly easier than, the original TGM in its pure form.
Yeah, and Green Tea with the first little mistake of their own. As we ramp up higher and higher and the speed gets up higher and higher, that lock delay goes down and down. We're going to see these players start to make several mistakes once to try to basically accommodate their own brain speed. I don't know how else to put it. It's this idea of when you make one mistake, you really made 3 because you're catching up with the error.
Yep.
And this gravity is unrelenting. Broden here with a bit of a weird stack. Broden's going to start to default towards that Spire, I believe, as the gravity gets a little bit too hard for them.
Yeah, so here we go. You can see how the level locks at 499 until he actually clears some lines. So there you go. Now Broden officially in the level 500 to 600 range. Meanwhile, Green Tea is about to hit
Green Tea, no!
Yeah. This drop right there, but look at that.
Nice
cleans it
cleanup, yeah.
Just fine. And is he going to try to break through? No.
He's going to go for another Tetris, yeah. Again, you want to minimize that significant lock delay there.
Mm-hmm.
It is, they're racing to the end here. Whoever gets there first is going to progress. It's a single elimination as well. Nice T-spin from Green Tea. They're going into the Tetris really clean.
Yeah, and Brody again with a little bit of a misdrop there is going to have to figure out a way to clean it. Yeah, can't get the eyepiece off.
Nice J-kick, though. Beautiful.
Yeah, and look at that. If he has the right pieces, yeah, he's set up for another Tetris. He's held the eyepiece, but finally going to use it right now.
Yeah, and if we are going to make the comparison between Classic and TGM or, standard rule set guideline, we have the 7-bag I mentioned earlier. It's, it's going to make those IPs more reliable. They can just stack 9-0.
Yes.
But we're approaching even higher levels now. Green Tea, 806 to Broden, 600. Now 200 difference between the two of them.
Yeah, and Green Tea about to, he's only just those 2 levels away from getting to that 999, and you can see his speed right now in...
Oh, Broden with the misrotation there on the Z piece. Built a really nice little chip shape there into the stack. Didn't get it, unfortunately.
All right, but he should be able to break through there, yeah, with the LJ
Yeah.
tuck like that.
And Green Tea is a flawless man.
Another misdrop right there from Broden. And this is one of the toughest things about playing this, because right now, because he knows he's playing against Green Tea, it adds the pressure. Like,
Oh,
you feel like you
absolutely.
have to play faster because you know how fast Green Tea is.
No, staring down the barrel of that man, I do not envy Broden's position.
Oh, man. All right. And Green Tea is already at the 900s. He's gonna rotate that T piece in there just like that. Still not even doing any sort of burns or anything. He is just saving.
Oh, small mistake. He's not. He is human, in fact.
He has
Yeah.
to burn now. He has to burn now. But look at that. Just like that.
So
Like, where did
quickly.
the mistake go? It's gone.
Yeah. And I do worry for Broden's, life here in the tournament. I think you need to be a TAS here to catch up. I do worry about that, but you'll see how it goes. Green Tea here now approaching 980 and very close to
And look
finishing.
at this. He's going for a dirty Tetris. Why not? Why not? There
Real
we go.
clean.
And he's gonna still keep going for it if he can get the right pieces.
And there we
to put
go,
it.
mate.
But yeah, there it is. Green Tea.
Well done, mate.
And
he's
might-
gonna play through the titles
he's
as
gonna
well.
play the credits. Why not?
I hear that you're in these credits, by the way. Is that true?
I know if
In
you
these?
turn on the credits, I'm not sure if I'm in these ones, but I think I'm in the special thanks.
Well, it's hard to see with Green Tea's gameplay right
Yeah.
now. But yeah, well played to them. I believe that Broden has been eliminated now, but thanks for coming out, mate. You're an absolute god.
Yeah. And it's a tough one right there to go up against Green Tea. And Green Tea is clearly the favorite here. And I just also want to point out that Arika, sorry, I keep mispronouncing it that way. Arika has also donated some prizes for all the winners
Beautiful.
here.
It's
Look at
gorgeous.
this. Dude, this is a first place medal here for first place. We've got a second place, and then we've got tied for third and
semifinalists, yeah.
fourth semifinalists. But shout outs to Arika
They're
for
so cool,
contributing.
man. I love
these
them so
here.
much.
Yeah, and shout outs for them for always keeping in touch with the community and such. This thing is really pretty, and if by the end of this top 8 occurs and we seem to only have 3 boxes left on the table, I have no idea where it just might happen to have gone.
Hey,
We don't know.
There were no semi-finalist medals, my friend.
Exactly. No, seriously, these are beautiful. Thank you to Arika for supporting. And so we are starting obviously on from the top to the bottoms. So we have seed 1 and 8 go up
Yep.
against each other. So now we're going to be moving on to seed 2.
Yes,
seed
and
7.
I do wish I had the bracket in front of me. I'm not sure who's coming up next. We'll find out shortly. Looks like there's play interviews happening over there. But yeah, we'll find out shortly. Where are the players?
I know, right? The players have they're hiding here right now. So
Where are the players?
oh, okay. So it sounds like it's going to be Andrew going up against SQR next. Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Let's get him up. Where's my goat?
And Alex, I mean, obviously, like I said, I call you the West version of Green Tea because you're good at every single Tetris. You know everything. You will be joining us for commentary in little bits here, but you're also keeping yourself prepped for this tournament here, right? So
Now.
you'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, you're playing now.
Yeah. Okay. Here,
Go.
actually, let me take
Go.
a picture of that.
What? You're just sitting in the crowd, just like.
We are low-fi here. Okay, cool. Thank you. But yes, here comes Andrew coming up to the stage here. We've already had Green Tea from Japan take out one opponent. Can he be the one to take out one of the Japanese?
Where is SQR?
And SQR, here he comes walking down.
Here he is.
SQR all the way from Japan. A player who has been to CTWC in the past and has, shown a lot of his TGM strength in the past here. A very, a veteran of Japanese Tetris play. So it's great to see him back
I've
here.
got a little list here.
Oh, there he goes. See, I love it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty new to CTWC only. This is my second year. I'm a baby.
that's crazy.
So Andrew and SQR. Sorry, SQR? Oh my
SQR,
God.
yes,
SQR.
SQR.
So you've been here far longer than me. Have you seen these people previous?
I've seen SQR play, TGMs in the past.
Oh, okay,
Obviously,
yeah.
This is a completely different kind of thing. And SQR, he's played all I swear, if you were like a Tetris fan, it feels like you know how to play like all the different versions of Tetris
Oh, yeah.
to some degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Now,
yeah.
Andrew, I have to say, cards on the table. Andrew is a close friend of mine. We've
Right.
been to many lands. He's a wonderful person, lovely friend. I had no idea how goated he was at this game. When he said he was going to be qualifying and doing the judging, I thought, oh yeah, you'll get like C20. Here he is on stage, making me and the modern community proud. I wish him luck here, but I'll try to be unbiased. I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Oh, what's he trying? He's trying to give a message to people. He's trying to find the camera.
Oh no, not this meme. It's an inside
Oh,
joke.
oh no. Okay.
They know.
People
They
can't
know.
see. Wiley's already put his head down. He's like, no.
Subscribe to Text Real High Level Replays on YouTube.
Oh man. But you
So,
can see, you can see again how old school SQR is, because he's coming in here with the classic
Yeah.
joystick here. That's an old I'm trying to remember which brand. That's like an
Arcade?
old
No.
Matt Katz, or is that a Hori stick right there? It might be a Hori stick.
This is your area of expertise, man. I
Yeah.
just know like Razer keyboards. I don't know.
And yeah, you can see Andrew coming up with the keyboard. Like you mentioned, TGM4 now
Yeah.
available on the Nintendo Switch. Allows you to plug keyboards in and let you play on the keyboard.
Which is wild. Like Andrew, you just saw there, his hands on the arrow keys and Z and X. The default controls for a lot of modern games. So, like, he's just gonna go straight to that. And it looks like we're nearly ready. I'm excited.
Yeah. And again, if you guys are interested in purchasing yourself a copy of this game, it's
$20.
$25 on Switch and now on Steam. 25.
That's like 2.5 coffees at Starbucks.
Okay.
It's so expensive here.
We've got the thumbs up here, so you
All
guys
right.
ready? Let's do this in
3, 2, 1. Tetris, Grandmaster.
the absolute eye. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, we got a control issue almost immediately.
Oh, hang on. We have to do the button config here.
Oh, yeah.
This is
You know, there's
also a
other-
problem that I'm very familiar with.
Yeah, it's one of those default controls, but not in fact the default.
And SQR takes it.
You're 9!
Okay, I'm trying to see if they actually are going to go to the... did he have to do a controller button config? I guess not. All right, let's
We're
do
good.
this. All right, in 3,
2, 1, Tetris! That's very master. Bit of a mouthful. So 2 players here, seed 2 and 7, a little bit closer than the previous matchup we had. Might seem a bit closer, but look at Andrew stacking.
Yeah.
Really clean here.
Very clean so far, and absolute like Terror Instinct. I totally get, because that game scares the heck out of me. The
Wait a minute.
Absolute Eye,
I'm just realizing, I'm looking at the list here. We're wrong. We're not going in reverse. This is in seed 2 and 7. This is 4 and 5.
You're right. This is 4 and 5. That's
So
right.
for stream and viewers, this is seed 4 and 5.
Yeah, so this is gonna be.
This could go any way. Like, we don't know yet. And that's an I dependency and an L dependency. And it's a misdrop.
Oh boy, this is not a good start at all for SQR, and a missed drop right there on the S piece. Okay, so this is not a situation where SQR is like in danger of topping out.
But it's slowing them down with those lock plays as they dig
Yeah.
through this. And the eyepiece, they're a little aggressive. And they do another well here with an eyepiece. And look, they're actually using the TGM rule set. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So SQR right now has to do some cleaning, but this is going to slow him down considerably. And one of the interesting things about playing at an event like this at CTWC is that Andrew can hear a little bit of our commentary here, so he knows that SQR is having a little bit of problems here. So he doesn't have to play as fast as he feels like
He
at
can pace
max
himself.
speed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I'm seeing the veteracy here of SQR using essentially 180s. Spinning the piece twice in one motion there. And to just be clear, not a 180 in what a lot of players might be thinking, just literally rotating twice in one button press.
Yeah, because
The eye skim!
Oh no!
That was absolutely unintentional with that head shake there. Needs to burn.
Okay. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Nice work.
Yeah. And he's gonna be able to get out of this here. Yep. But now
Another vertical skim. Horizontal skim.
Well, the problem is he's going with the classic rules. As
Yeah,
you
the
mentioned.
TGM rule set and the kicks are different.
Right, so getting the eyepiece all the way over to the side, if a lot of people are watching this and wondering how he's not getting the piece over there, it is because he is using TGM rules that is happening.
Nice S-skim there.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, he's greeding. He's a
Yeah.
greedy boy.
He has to because he knows he's down so much.
Oh, God, that was
Ooh,
close.
boy.
And you know what? Despite all the shenanigans over on SQR's board, the levels are not.
Oh, no.
Hey!
Wait, no. Oh,
Good burn, keeps the well open.
oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
just barely gets the kick
Still
over.
alive.
I'm gonna need a Xanax after this. That was intense.
Okay.
And Andrew, clean as a whistle right here.
Yeah, Andrew is. I mean, we haven't been concentrating on his board because his board has been relatively clean. And look at this. Finally, SQR getting through that, and he's going to be able to burn a little bit. Let's see how he decides to do this. He does choose to use the eyepiece there, but it does set up a little. But he has the O piece. And because it is 7 bag, like you had mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
he can more reliably wait for certain pieces to show up. Like
And no
that.
one's ever SQR.
Oh, and he's not clearing out just yet. Okay, there we go.
Finally opens it. And finally, we have a.
Yeah!
Oh, there we go. Okay. Andrew going for a Z kick, and yes, he knows it. I would expect nothing less. Opens up the board here, and there's a double Tetris coming in from him there.
Yep. And now another eyepiece, but he's going to put it in the hole. You see
Yep.
that a lot, but once the stack starts feeling a little uncomfortable, yeah, you just burn that down right away.
Andrew's consistent Tetris here, but I think the SQR's not afraid to burn a little bit. In fact, they're used to high gravity play. You have to burn a lot in that.
Yeah, but you can see similar to the last match that we had, we see a 500 versus a 400 in terms of levels right now. So
Yeah.
SQR is behind. He has to speed up or maybe hope that Andrew tops out somehow through
Something
some crazy
nice clear
fluke.
advantage. They're going for the T-spin. I love a little T-spin triple donation. Love it.
All right, and yeah, Andrew right now, he has a little bit of that awkward situation there in the middle, but, you know, handles it just fine. Again, the Spire method of stacking.
Spire, yeah.
You know, you have to keep that in mind when you're playing TGM.
And as the music fades down here, we see Andrew cross the halfway mark here. 500 levels compared to SQR's 460.
Yeah, and now the 20 Gs are kicking in.
Oh, yeah, look at it. The pieces are going instantly. Now it gets interesting, if it wasn't already.
And so sometimes when you actually watch TGM, if you're used to a lot of the other versions of Tetris, you wonder, why didn't they just put the piece in this location?
Just put the piece down.
Because the rotation is different, the 20G you handle a little bit different, so a lot of times people can't move the pieces there or don't feel comfortable. It requires like a crazy, spin to get it there.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a learned skill for sure. It's a completely
Ooh,
bizarre
that
system
That was so nice from Andrew. He set up that T. He saw the T piece was coming, set up the T spin to keep the stack beautiful and clean.
there as well. Andrew just clean auto stacking, and there's a bit of a hang here, a bit of a hook hang from SQR. Oh, that's definitely a misdrop there. Going to burn away with a double with that square. Now, SRS, I'm not familiar with the kick. That is a bizarre kick that I do not know.
Nice. That was nicely done right there. And so, another misplacement right there. Yeah, but beautiful cleanup right there from SQR. He
Into
just
the
needs
Tetris.
another-
Oh, no, not into the Tetris. Just burns
There
flat.
it is, yeah. Oh, and he's not gonna. Okay, yeah, he is starting to clean here, but it looks like he's building for the dirty Tetris here. He needs to somehow get through that. He's looking for like a T piece or something.
Something. And Andrew here building a fractal. We're not doing garbage sending yet, mate. Still 50 ahead or so. Yeah, going for like some pad stack into the Z-spin. Beautiful. Going for another T-spin. I see it. I see your T-spin, my friend.
Oh, this is like huge
A Z piece
mistake.
or an S piece will open up that well there and still give them the T-spin. There we go.
Yeah,
ST
but look
stacking in
at
modern.
SQR side over there.
Oh,
He has
God.
a huge gap on that right. He's gonna have to do something to get through there. That's gonna help. And next one, yes, okay.
Yeah,
so
let's
things
remember
are looking,
bringing it down.
but he now needs that eyepiece. He's trying. He was greedy. He tried to set up for a dirty Tetris. He couldn't get it, and so now he has a little bit of an awkward build, but he is gonna get it.
Nice work.
Right there.
Yeah, and like despite doing his best, Andrew has widened the lead here. 755 to 690.
All right.
Andrew, he's so clean. He's so clean.
And I'm just looking at SQR right now, trying to figure out, he's got not a dirty Tetris because he's got all those pieces to clean, but he's going to set up a dirty Tetris for
Nice.
himself, and he gets it.
That was so good.
Oh my goodness. Okay. finally opens up that spot
800
over there
for
on the
Andrew.
left, but Andrew is just 200 levels away. And you can see the levels go up with every piece that you drop
SQR
until
with
it
a
reaches
misdrop.
the 99. SQR knows he has to play aggressive in order to try.
Goes for the T-spin, does get it. Nice work, mate. Going for a triple there in the end.
Yep. And oh no, a misdrop right there. That was a beautiful spin right there to get the LPs all the way to the side. But
Andrew, the double T rotation. He's just, he's just so clean. Like, what could you?
and see right there, the way that SQR had that set up right there. It's going to be harder to get the T piece over to the side. I mean, the I piece to the side.
There's no spins to figure that right. It's going to require more burns, therefore more line clear delay. Andrew about to hit 900.
Yeah, so Andrew now just one set away, one big level away, 900 to 999 here. So he knows he can play very calmly and slowly here.
Yeah, just keep playing consistently, keep getting the Tetris, keep reducing that line clear delay, and Cruz will finish and eliminating maybe the first Japanese player here.
There we go, 949 here. He's halfway there. And the beautiful usage of hold pieces.
SQR's board is getting high.
Oh, he's still, okay, there we go. Gets the burn down over there. But again, he's only just reached level 900. And another misdrop right there.
There is
The
a J
pressure.
fixes that. Finds the J kick really nice. Needs to find like an S spin or a Z spin, maybe a T spin. Instead, tucks and goes for a Tetris.
Yeah, he said
Eventually, there it is.
But it doesn't matter here
Doesn't
because there it is. Andrew with the 999.
We're hearing some USA chants back there.
Hey, but you know what? We love having our Japanese friends come out all the way over here and play.
Absolute legends, the both of them. And SQR's going to play this out and make it to the credit screen.
Or what's he doing here? He's just
He's
like,
going greedy. That's what he's doing.
he's just having some fun over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So, yep, there it is.
Nice work.
If he can let the screen scroll high enough. There I am. There I am.
There you are.
There I am. Let's go. And of course, the great Alexei Pajitnov, with whom without we would never have this amazing game.
These players are just showing off right now. I love it.
Yeah.
And there's the big old there. We love them so. I love Eureka so much. Like I've worked with them a little bit in the past and like on smaller scale stuff, and they care so much about the community, and that's hard to come by these days. So it's wonderful. Yeah.
So, SQR here, just going through the credits here, just for his own practice. And also, honestly, like sometimes when you get in the groove of this, it's hard to stop.
You know, like that's the thing. I spend a lot of time getting like people to try TGM today, and they always go, "Wow, I love this." It's just that slight hurdle getting past that, and you're in. You're locked in.
So again, if you guys want to get locked into this, it is available. I'm gonna keep repeating it.
20
because, $25 on Steam and on the Nintendo Switch right now. So
That's like what, like a third of a VPN? All right. Well done, both players, and we're going to be moving on to Silly Shark and I can't pronounce that.
Yashichi.
Yashichi.
And you can tell how old I am because I walked up to him and I was like, "You mean like Capcom?" And he was like, "Yes, like Capcom." He realized what I was
Capcom?
like. So Capcom a long time ago in all their old games, if you play their old NES games, a lot of them would have this little interesting round circle symbol with like these little spokes on it. And it was called the Yashichi. And it was a special item you could get in in their games for like special bonuses and stuff. Like, I believe in the original Mega Man, the Yashichi was the thing that you picked up and gave you all of your weapon energy in the fourth stage of Dr. Wily stage. But in Mega Man Powered Up, they actually added Yashichis for building the stages, and you could just throw them in the stages for like fun.
I love how nerdy you are, man.
Trust me,
It's so good.
I have been a Capcom person for a long time. So.
That's so sick, man.
Yeah. But obviously, Yashichi, I'm not sure if there's another meaning, if you got his name from somewhere else. But,
No idea.
but he is another one of our players from Japan
Yeah.
coming up here to play. So we have, I think, 3 Japanese players in the top 8 here.
Yeah, 5 of them flew out as well. Like it was a very big turnout for them.
Yes,
and
yes.
it always feels like a guy's trip. Like the tweets and whatnot. It's so cool.
And it's, I think Sight is another one of the Japanese
Yeah,
players out here.
Sight, I have an interesting story with him. I like Sight's participation in CTMC means a lot to me personally.
Oops, hang on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Just want to make sure. So obviously, the speed in which they get there has a lot to do with the grade, but the grade is ultimately
at
the
the end.
determining who actually qualifies through. So
that was
there you go.
yeah. Apologies for that. Okay.
I mean, the crazy thing is, I just assumed they're all gonna have like the crazy grades, and
Well, yeah,
so
'cause,
it's just
like-
coming down to time, no matter what. So,
Yeah. I mean, several of them are grandmasters in several modes.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
They've
Oh,
earned
yeah.
their stripes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it looks like we're just setting up binds now. But yes, Sight was one of the first plays I ever commentated when I first came here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was so
Okay,
nice to like, you know,
okay.
so there's a little kinship there, you know, very, very special moment for us.
Nice. Okay. And yeah, so again, it's awesome to see these players make it all the way out here. And you know, the dream one of these days is to get this, you know, big enough that we see Tetris players coming from all around the world. Like I heard, like one of the best players from Russia, obviously didn't have the ability to make it out here for this event. But like, I feel like, you know, if this can grow to the size where people are just like traveling all over the world to play Tetris.
It's definitely starting. I mean, like, we had double the Aussies come out this year.
Oh yeah?
Double.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is that 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
So in other words, I can only go Aussie, oi.
Only
That's all I
Aussie.
can, that's it, yeah.
Although
uh-huh.
Phoenix was here, he lives in LA. And does anyone here know Phoenix? He's a legend. We love Phoenix. He's fantastic.
What? Whoa, okay. We got one of the mini switches here, so we've got Tetris, the Absolute Eye here on display. I don't know if we can get this on the camera. Next time the camera's on us, I'll show you guys here. I've never held one of these mini switches before, the Switch Lite.
What are the binds? I'm like so curious. Hang on, wait. Are they gonna be like? It is Joy-Con, okay. Hang on, I'm figuring this out.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we lost Wiley. He's just gonna be.
I'll be
playing
busy
this
for
thing.
at least
Basically, yeah.
Wait, this is so smooth. Wait,
So here, let me
Yeah.
show people here. Like, there you go. See, so you've got it going on right here on the Switch here. Obviously, if you have a Switch 2, the games just work right across there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely if you want to have a chance. And like I said, one of the cool things about this here, if I can quit the game over here. This game has a lot of features here. So obviously you've got arcade, you've got player versus player, but if I back out, you also have practice mode. And in practice mode here, you can set up all sorts of custom rules here, so you can try different things, because I'm not sure if we're gonna have a chance to see it, but if you've ever watched some high-level TGM4, it gets to the point where like pieces don't disappear, like they get covered in ice, there's like these fog, you know, like there's all sorts of crazy mechanics going on, and in practice mode, you can actually test your strategies out for them. And seriously, like the craziest thing is they keep coming up with all these modes, and I'm like, that actually means that somebody at the company has to be able to
can
beat
do
those.
that, right?
Right.
Or at least like just barely, you know, close.
Yeah, yeah,
I imagine like
uh-huh.
if I was in their position, I put something up that's like I think is impossible, and then see people beat it.
Right.
You know?
Now, Alex did tell me like one of the best Japanese players of like all time does work there. God, I forgot the name. Is Alex paying attention or listening over? Alex. Question really quick. What's the name of the Japanese player that works at Arika that's like super good at all this?
Oh, you mean producer Hiroshima-san?
Yeah.
Jinpachi?
There you go, Jinpachi, that's it, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah. So he's probably the one that's able to actually do all these crazy modes to make sure that they are human completable.
Yeah, I remember when they released the new normal 1.1 through 3.1, Miyahara tweeted something to the effect of that the GM conditions were balanced to his level of ability, more or less. So that's what we're dealing with.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So if you feel like the requirements are too strict, you could be mad at Jinpachi then. He's the one to blame here. Okay.
So yeah, just want to clarify that because I had a chat with my goat back there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mr. Kataru.
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
K.
But he's
yeah.
actually coming up to stage to play the next
Yes,
game
it'll be
after.
the next game, yeah.
after Silly Shark and Yashichi
Yeah.
go up against each other.
So just clarify with him that we were a little bit off. Time is a factor, but it's the grade that first and foremost
Yes,
determines.
yeah.
If there is a tie in the grade, it comes down to
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And Silly Shark, I mean, is also him and Kitaro are scheduled to be on commentary here.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
But they're both in it, and Silly Shark is like one of the best TGM players on the planet right now. He is
Yes, he's
seeded
been
number
climbing
2.
quickly, mate, haven't you? When did you start playing TGM?
July 2024.
So just about 2 years compared to all these veterans. But we're ready to go, so we're going to get started. Good luck, players.
All right.
Get keen. Be mean. I don't know.
Okay, anyways, let's do this here.
Like that.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! I assume that's Aussie slang, maybe? Get
Keen?
Yeah, get
It's like
keen.
really excited.
Okay, all right, there we go. I mean, I know...
You looked at me. Now the look you gave me makes sense.
I've heard the word keen before, but it means something different for me, so...
You know, it's like, yeah, I'm really dang excited.
Okay, all right.
You gave me this look of like, what are you?
Oh, man.
So yeah, if you don't know Silly Shark, I'm going to gas him up a little bit here. He is one of, if not, considered by many, the fastest player in modern Tetris, having held the sprint world record in several games multiple times and having pioneered one key finesse. The macro playstyle,
right, yeah.
where you press one key to do any input, and instead of having 4 or 5 buttons where you can sort of control pieces, every key on your keyboard is a button configured to any
Right.
given placement or rotation. It is bonkers. The mind you need for that.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy.
All right. And so far, good start. Yashichi with a little bit of a missed drop.
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple of missed drops.
Yeah, a
here.
couple of ones. Jeez.
Yeah, he's got to do a little bit of cleaning here. So
Wait, hang on. Silly Shark is playing TGM rule set. That's a surprise. Okay. I would have expected him to go with his tried and true, but it looks like he's upsetting even that.
Okay. Again, I'm always surprised because obviously a lot of these players are a little more accustomed to certain, like if they've been playing TGM their whole life, they prefer the TGM rules.
Yeah, but we just asked, Silly Shark only 2 years, but is, acclimated to TGM rule set.
Right.
And there are benefits. For instance, those kicks are going to work better on the TGM rule set for high gravity. There are reasons why you want to use the, you want to use the wall kicks rather than the floor kicks.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it easier, more maneuverable on those higher speeds. And we are so close here. Silly Shark and Yashichi is the 2 and 7 seed, with Silly Shark being the favorite to win this. But I mean, hey, 40 levels in it, less than that.
Yeah,
It's
but
close.
we're seeing something very similar here again. One player always seems to get about 100 line lead. Okay, not quite. Actually, I
only
just looked at-
35.
Yeah. There you go. I was looking at the bottom.
We got to the
number
100.
there.
We got there. So it will be the grade that determines this, not the time inherently.
Another missed drop right there. So he's now double eyepiece dependent. But again, thanks to you're right. They don't have the
Silly
7
Shark,
back.
why, man? Why? He's used to garbage sending, and he did a T-spin, I reckon. Nearly had a PC there, leaving a T-piece on the board as residual.
Yeah, and he's got that little bit of cleaning up to do. What I'm suspecting is he's probably going to set up a row 1 Tetris here. Yeah, so he's just
Yeah.
going to continue from here.
Try and
Meanwhile-
transition the well if they can, maybe. But
Yeah.
no, yet again covered. Might just skim this away. No, he's playing a fish. Ooh, there's an overhang that could be done there in SRS, but it's not possible here.
Yeah, but I love that little cleanup from Yashichi there. But again, another missed drop
Yeah.
here.
And the level disparity still holds at around 40, so hasn't lost much here. In fact, it's gained a little bit. This is a lot closer than the Andrew game, though, I tell you that much.
But unfortunately right now for Yashichi, because the board isn't going to be as clean for a little bit here, it is going to affect his grade ultimately at the end, which is why he's still going for Tetrises, but again, a massive miss drop right there.
Silly Shark's lead grows a little bit here with 385 to 334, but the game is far from over. One miss drop could slow you right down. Gets a Tetris. Nice work there, Silly Shark.
Ooh, and, he had set
right
up
back
there.
with it again.
You saw right there, beautiful hold piece on that eyepiece.
Yeah.
And that is one of the advantages that you have, even though the speed increase and the grading is very similar to TGM1. Having the ability to hold pieces and such is such a huge advantage.
Oh, yeah. And both players now experiencing the maximum gravity you can with the lock delay only going down. They're going to start to really shine here.
Oof. A little bit of awkward pieces right there, despite having the hold for Yashichi, but he is trying to get, oh, look at this.
Yeah, that tower, that spire is building.
Yeah.
Cleans it up, needs a J piece, and it finally appears.
There we go.
Silly Shark approaching the halfway point here with Yashichi only at 425, and we hit the halfway point.
Yeah, had to place that eyepiece because he had the high piece. Oh no! Again, a misdrop right there. Meanwhile, Silly Shark just feeling comfortable with the stack on the left side. Now he's going to transition back to the right side.
Yeah, what you'll see with Silly Shark is that the well can go anywhere and everywhere. It does not matter. He is as good at any stacking pattern, whether it be 5-4, 3-6, 8-1, he can do. Even though it is dreadful to try and maintain.
Obviously, you know, having on the right side is favorable due to the rotation rules and such, but yeah, having sometimes when you build it in the middle, like it feels like the pieces just work out great for that, you know?
Bit of a bad misdrop there for Silly Shark, sort of interrupting his flow there. You can see him visibly say, "What?"
Yeah, he's got a little bit of cleanup to do here. So if Yashichi...
Oh, that eyepiece!
Oh,
whoa!
Goodness gracious. Oh, me, oh my.
One mistake here. Okay, it looks like, yeah, okay, they're not going to have one mistake that ends their game just yet.
All right, and yeah, he's going to go for the clean right there.
Yeah,
there we
taking
go.
their time, slowing down a little bit, but speed is a sacrifice there.
And he has it set up for the Tetris, so he gets the Tetris there.
Another one incoming as well. There we go. Okay, 2 Tetris there, but look at the levels. We split it now over 100. Silly Shark at 665, 69, nice.
Again,
573.
Tetris, and his Silly Shark set up for another Tetris.
There we
yet
go.
Again. There we go. Yeah, and set up now for a dirty Tetris.
Oh, those TGM kicks throw me off so hard.
All right.
300 to go for Silly Shark. 400 to go for Yashichi. But look at the dirty, look at this messy board for Silly Shark. He's just stacking on top like it's nobody's business.
And you know, one of the reasons why you get a lot of those misdrops is because, you know, when you hit up, that's the hard drop. And if you haven't moved the piece into the right place, you hit
Oh, the
gonna lock
from
in.
Yashichi.
Oh, that's so nice.
Nice target. The thing with Silly Shark, though, is he's going to want to downstack that material to the game to make use of the material he spent time placing. So he's going to bring that down there. It's so messy, though.
And Yashichi right now, he set himself up another Tetris here. Uh-oh, but a little bit of a misdrop over there.
TST kick? A TST kick? No, good to just burn away there. I'm thinking he could build it if it was
Oh,
SRS.
did you see that jumping that L piece the J piece right over
Yeah,
that
those are
little
the
bump.
wall kicks we're talking about as well, not the floor kicks, because you can kick essentially horizontally a lot further.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, Silly Shark at 170 to go. Yashichi 300 to go, so the gap is again widening here. Silly Shark can take his time to make sure he doesn't misdrop, or he can just sprint to the finish line.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Yashichi here, he was looking like he was in a good position to catch up, but a couple of misdrops again has him in an awkward position. He needs another eyepiece now. There we go, and that should help clean, but Silly Shark right now gets a Tetris over there on the left side. And
120 to go.
you know, one of the most important things about TGM that I remember Alex Kerr taught me is that the height at this speed, the height of your stack doesn't matter. You play the same with the landscape, regardless how high the stack is. It's almost like you consider it a life bar almost, as opposed to affecting you. So even when the stack gets high, if you're still going for Tetris on the side, it doesn't matter if it's at row 3 or row like 7. It's mostly the same.
Yeah, all it affects is like basically how many steps away from death you are at any given time.
Yes.
Silly Shark, less than 50 to go here. Looking for a good grade and has had a lot of Tetris here, nice and clean. His grade should be pretty dang good. He should be very happy with this.
Oh, got another Tetris. And here we go, 987, 989.
10 to go. Can he get one more Tetris out of it?
Yeah, I think that's, oh, actually, he's just cleaning up right here. Is he gonna be greedy for it? No, he's just gonna finish it right there. 999 he's got.
Has 130 left to go here.
All right, so yeah, gonna be playing through the credits here. Try to get as good of a score as possible.
Yeah, has the credits to play it out here and improve their grade. Yashichi now with another 100 to go, not getting any points here while the level, until you clear a line, that level will not increment after the 100s.
Yeah,
there we go.
So he's increased now.
That kick is bizarre.
Oh, he set it up. He set it up for the left side there. But yeah, he had to do that because he realized the pieces that he had, if he didn't kind of create that hole there, it would have been
running out
very
of time.
awkward.
We just passed the James Chen wall there. Running out of time on the credits.
Is that now a measurement here of how far we're in the credits?
Yeah, it's your name.
I heard that's a good anime too, but I haven't seen it.
So shall I get one more Tetris out of it here?
Uh-oh.
Just a triple?
There it
Yeah,
is.
this game there. What grades are you gonna get?
Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of a miss drop there. So it's good. He's not going to be able to get any Tetrises here. Now actually, he still has that gap.
GM!
Oh, we got a GM here.
Oh, Canada! And now it's time for Yashichi to try and beat Grandmaster.
Uh-oh, another miss drop here. Yeah, no way to slide anything in there to clean. So he's got to get through that. That's going to be fine. But with the speed of what Silly Shark was able to accomplish there.
Yeah, speed definitely plays a factor in the grade there, and it's going to be hard to overcome. It needs some efficiency. Although, texturing over and over. Oh, great stack, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Playing a little bit higher up.
I'm wondering if it's even possible at this point. I mean, Silly Shark was so clean with Tetris after Tetris.
Yeah, double eyepiece dependent there. There we go. There's one. Beautiful stuff.
And here comes the logo, I think. Running out of time. Wants to cash in on all that material they placed. Perhaps one more.
Oh, he can't get the Tetris with that.
One
there
more.
we go. There
Gets
we
it
go.
just in time.
And the grade is... Oh, we don't know.
It is...
Looks like we've got the
S9.
S9. All right.
Silly Shark is going to take it.
There you go. Silly Shark going to advance forward. Of course, he was the second seed here. So we've had first seed and second seed advance forward, and fourth seed, actually. So the higher seed has advanced every single time, but now it's going to be up to Kitaru going up against...
And Pekaz.
Pekaz.
Seed 3 and Seed 6.
Yep, and Kitaru, of course, with the seed 3 here. So can he keep it up here with the higher seed advancing forward?
This man, if you've ever spoken to him, if you've spoken to Kitaru, I know you have a lot. This man is an encyclopedia of game knowledge. He is a walking website. I love him so much.
I remember there was one point in time I was trying to look up strategies, I think on the ST stacking or on like how certain things work in certain games, and I found this great post and I'm sitting here reading and it's like really detailed, and then I see the author is Kitaru and I was like, of course,
right?
Of course it is. Yeah,
It's like the Hydrogen of Scout videos, just he's popping everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like I said, he is a former second place finisher in CTWC, only going second against Jonas.
Absolute veteran,
Again,
this guy.
RIP to Jonas. We all miss you so much. I know we say it every year, but I mean, his impact on the CTW scene was immeasurable. So.
It's so weird for me, like coming in like after sort of that era when
Right.
he was around. But like I can see like it's so. How do I put this? I don't know many figures who have more of an impact on like a grassroots community. Like, I can't imagine what it was like to go through that. So like, I don't know. It's just wild to me. It's such a weird thing to come into, but you guys respect him and.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. That's the reason why we keep talking about him as well. So the younger generation, such as yourself, can keep up with that.
I like being called young. That's
Trust me, you are a baby. But Kitaru, second place at CTWC, also, Grandmaster in TGM 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
One of the few players that actually, because I mean, you can count the number of GMs in TGM 3, like, it's not even
hands,
that
I
many.
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. And so Kitaru is definitely one of the strongest overall Tetris players. Like
very
I said.
versatile, and that knowledge comes into play there.
And then if you ever need a technical explanation on any aspect of Tetris of any version, He's your man. He's your
Yeah.
man right there.
I once asked him for like a project. Hey mate, what's the hardest TGM mode? And he just gave me this wall of like, here's why all these could be it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it's absolutely good. And then Picaz on the other side. I'll be honest, Picaz, don't know much about you, but you were a vibe over the qualifier stage. I loved it so much. Really fun guy to chat with.
And the cool thing about it is he was sitting there. We saw him practicing. Like he was practicing at the
grinding,
station
yeah.
the whole entire time. Yeah.
That's been his thing today, like
Yeah.
TGM. But unfortunately, he's facing Kataru. That's going to be tough to overcome.
And Kitaru, I know, like, for example, like, you know, for Tetris Effect Connected and also for Tetris, the Grandmaster 4, I know, like, I'm pretty sure the developers have talked to Green Tea before, but I believe a lot of them have talked to Kitaru as well.
surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, trying to make sure to get those. I know, like, Alex was instrumental in putting Classic Mode into Tetris Effect Connected because, you know, he knew all the rules and how everything worked. Him and Green Tea both doing a lot of work with Enhance at that point. So
Yeah, I mean, like, I got into Classic through TEC. It was my first Tetris game back in 2022. And, like, going from TEC to Classic, I know that a lot of Classic players say, oh, it feels a bit weird because they come from, like, super responsive hardware, right? But for me, I'm like, this was so faithful. It's amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually started on the
Yeah.
Tetris Effect version.
Tetris Effect is an interesting game because I'm not gonna shield them too hard, you know, TGM today. But for me, like TEC is a really good jumping on point for like just any given mode.
Yes.
Like, I got into TGM through TEC because they have the master mode, which is just like, you know, the high gravity
Okay,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like Zone Battle works for any given, you know, versus mode.
Yeah.
It's a good one to get started on.
And to be honest with you, I mean, this is one of the beautiful things about Tetris, right? It's like Tetris Effect Connected is not in competition with TGM4 because
They're not fighting, yeah.
The games that they represent and the way they play Tetris is so different. Like if you are a master at TGM and a master at TEC and a master at classic Tetris on the NES, you're playing like 3 different versions of Tetris. And add to that, we can get Puyo Puyo Tetris in there, and then we can also get one of my favorites, of course, Tetris 99.
One of my favorites, trust me,
Yeah. I mean, trust me, when that game first came out, like I was like in Japan when it came out, and like I'll tell you, man, Japan Wi-Fi is the most ridiculous thing. I was in one of their hotels using Wi-Fi. I was able to download the game, and start playing it online, and I was having a blast with it. But again, the strategy is different.
The targeting
in
system,
all
like,
of them.
the badge system is really cool. Playing a lot of it recently on like stream. It's so much fun.
So
And, you just tweak one little thing, one little rule change, and the game just completely flips on its head. That's what's beautiful about it. And TGM is even bringing new things to the table with its new modes. It's 1.1s, it's 2.1s. This will be our last game on the 1.1 format before we, you guys move to 2.1.
After this, which basically brings it closer to TGM2 standards.
Timings and whatnot, mechanics, and also moving past certain level increments. So we're going to see that in play very soon.
Yeah, TGM 2.1 has like quicker lock speeds and such. I mean, every time I play TGM 2 and I'm like, I'm doing good, and it gets to the
bang.
I'm done. So.
And there's even other modes like in this one as well that we're not going to see today, but there's so many gimmicks.
Yeah,
it's very like Japanese arcade.
Okay. Here we go. We've got the thumbs up. All right, everybody, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! The Grand Master of the absolute eye.
All right, and our boys are off.
Yeah, I saw Alex practicing a lot earlier today as well.
This man has been through a gauntlet. He was so tied up to running the TGM4 qualifier bracket, everything over there, the qualifier stage and Dable. He had to take a power nap in the middle of the day to stay alive.
Right, yeah, I was just about to mention, like, he's not only, you know, playing in here, but he's helping run this event and stuff, and he had to do a lot of work, you know, setting up and such. So, yeah, he has been putting in the work over here, but we love him. That's why he has one of the Lifetime Achievement Awards here.
Yeah, exactly right. But like, Picaz, the exact same, has been there with him the whole day, just practicing.
That's right.
They are both probably a little fatigued and have been almost too ready for this matchup all day. So we'll see how it goes here. Katara at 93. Wow, we actually We are nearly at a dead heat here.
Yeah.
98 versus 101. They are going back and forth.
Remember, it's neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
The terminology, yes, you're right. Neck and neck here. Both players
Neck and neck.
in levels. Although I want to see how they go in efficiency as we go. Guitar with a misdrop here. Peak has surprisingly with a much cleaner board.
Yeah, but at this point in time, you can tell Kitaro's just going to set up for a row 1 Tetris right here. I think he's just going to go for the, oops. Okay, he's got to fix that. Yeah, he had to fix that right away.
There's a hole in their stack in row 1 there, so this will not be a Tetris.
Yeah, so he has to get a triple first, but he's needed to use the eyepieces for other stuff. But now he's set up and ready to go for that here. Still not going to go for the Tetris just yet, but there we go, back to back. There he goes. Yep.
Kataru down by just 10 levels, but realistically, if they're this close, it's going to come down to efficiency and not time.
Yes, absolutely. Again, this is the 3 and 6 seed, so this one is very close.
Yeah, the more efficient player is going to get a much better grade here. Then again, in saying that, I could be wrong. Like, if they are going to get close to the same efficiency, it's going to go down to who gets there at the end. 10 levels in it.
Okay, great pieces right there for Kitaru. There we go.
He knows he could be faster here, but he could just be warming up.
Right. But you can also see, yeah, both of them playing with the
Damn.
classic rules here again.
Yeah, oh, the misdrop with the L piece there. Not great timing.
All right. And again, none of these are going to be game-ending misdrops. It's really just about the efficiency and their ability to keep their score as high as possible. And it looks like PCAS is going to start. Oh, no, actually, he's cleared all the way through.
Yeah, burning it down, I guess, cleaning on the board
And
stack.
so is Kitaru. And actually, he could have thrown that. I mean, I think that was just a misdrop. He could have put the O piece all the way to the side and went for a dirty Tetris. But now he's just going to go for a row 2 Tetris. So not the worst thing here.
No, these speeds, even the gods make mistakes every now and then. It's unavoidable.
Ooh.
We're all human, right?
Okay, nice clean right there for Kitaru.
Wow.
Almost had an all clear.
That would have set my modern brain, you know, some synapses going off. Yeah, nice and clean now. Both players really nice and clean. The levels are about, yeah, we're at a dead heat, neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
I'm learning.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. And you can see, obviously, one of the things that you want to do as often as possible is get the eyepiece in your hold slot. If you can get the eyepiece in your hold slot and just kind of like sit on it and use it for emergency clears, that's always one of the best things to do. Obviously, they're not using the 7-bag system, so, you know, it could come down to needing that eyepiece in a pinch.
Yeah, my knowledge fails here a little bit. I'm not sure what IRM actually means, but it's definitely not 7-bag looking at these cues. And I know for a fact that if Kataru can hear me, which I don't think he can, thank God, he'd be like, Wiley, it's so obvious. It's this incredibly strange thing that you're not aware of.
Well, if it's actually the classic TGM style, basically the way that the TGM randomizer worked was that every piece that you got would lower its chances of coming back.
Also, yeah, it changes frequency, right?
Right, but...
We call this limited in modern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you could still have it like every time you get that piece, it decreases it more and more. And I think there's like a limit of how far back it will go to check to see if if it showed up recently or something.
That might be where they're holding the eyepieces, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's so interesting. I thought that was exclusively like a TEC setting, like just in the back. That's so cool. The more you know. And both players here crossing level 500, almost at the exact same time. Kitaru losing a little bit there.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, Kitaru has a dirty Tetris that it put down, accidentally creates an overhang, so he's going to have to squeeze something in there. That's perfect, and he has the eyepiece, and he's going to use it right away here. And, oh no, again a misdrop right here, so... You can see them, yeah.
They're still both players, yeah.
Still pretty much both neck and neck, but both of them having to do some cleans right now. All right, now just looking for an I or a J, an L or a J piece, and now BCAS has that. BCAS has the well open here, and there we go. Oh, actually not yet. There it is, the Tetris.
Real clean.
For BCAS, and another Tetris.
We're getting multiple from both sides here, and that is a bad misdrop. We're going to have to tuck here. They can do it with a T piece into a T piece. Instead, looking for an S piece.
Yeah, there it is. Beautifully tucked right in there. That was so nice.
Both players so clean. They're so close in levels. Look at them.
Yeah.
It's like 12 in it.
The hard part right now is that, okay, now Kitaru has it set up for a Tetris. There we go. So he's got the row 1 Tetris. He has a little misdrop of that T piece on the side, but he's opened it up just like that.
That Spire over on PCAS's board is building up nice, and I need some T's and C's going over to the side. Oh, that misdrop is really, really bad. That's going to hurt their grade.
You saw the expression on Picas's face. He was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
That's heartbreaking. Oh, and even more burning has to be done.
Yeah, but he's
Wait, this could be dangerous. This could be more than just like an efficiency problem. This could be deadly. Bring it down quickly, mate.
no, he should be able to handle this. He should be able to survive this. But there it is, right there. Finally, the L piece.
Can't skim though. Cannot skim because we blocked off the well.
Yeah, there's
Has to
that
tuck
one
and burn.
hole. Yeah. So unfortunately, he has to get to the right side of the board in order to clear out. There he is. He opened
Nice.
it up. But yeah, you saw him get that L piece, but he wasn't going to be able to rotate it all the way over there because of the way that the rotation rules are. That's why he had to keep building that stack. But look at this.
Nice cleanup, dude. Keep going. A quarter of the game left to go, and Guitar spent all that time just Tetrising with very minimal misdrops. Finally, going into the guitar that I know and love.
And there we go. And look at this. Even gets through that row one hole over there. So, Pikaru back to Pikaru. Pikaru back to a clean board over here.
Combining them both will make them way too strong.
Uh-oh. Back to a row one Tetris right here for Kitaru, but I don't think he's going to mind.
I
There it
couldn't
is.
tell you right now at a glance who is the more efficient player right now. They're both they're both neck and neck.
This is so close right now. Like, they're, in terms of the pieces and the efficiency, this is going to come down to time potentially because these guys could have almost the exact same rank. And Kitaru went for a really risky play with that eyepiece, putting it on column 9 like that. I don't know if that was intentional, but he's cleared through it just fine.
And Katara needs the efficiency way more than PCAS here because they are behind just barely in levels right now. Literally about 15 to 20 in it. They
Right.
either speed up now and guarantee a win if possible, or better yet, just try and play as efficiently as they can.
Yeah, because if it does come down to the grade, the fact that PCAS is ahead by about 20 lines is actually going to come into play. And here we go. PCAS is on the verge of getting to that 999.
Real close now, just trying to squeeze any more efficiency they can. Katara also looking real nice. Now they've really settled into this, they're really feeling the flow now.
Yep.
Katara with a staircase there on the side, but fills it in with a couple of Z's and S's.
And PCAS 50 lines away now to get to 999.
Oh,
And a misdrop
Katara.
right there. That could come back to bite Alex really badly at this point in time. He's going to go and try to clean it out, but it's going to slow his Tetris rate down a little bit and might affect his grade.
Needs another eyepiece here. Gonna skim instead into the Tetris.
Yep.
Gonna instead also stack up a little bit, takes the Tetris. Guitar only 20 or so levels behind as we see Picas enter the menu.
Yep, he's got the credits going for himself right now. And now here we go. There it is. So they're both in the credits here. Oh boy. So now we're gonna have to see what happens. It's gonna be a nail biter for this one here.
Oh yeah, and that's a bit of a bad misdrop from Picas. They're giving them a 2x1 shape in their board. We don't like that.
Yep. And Kitara with an extremely clean board here so far. Oh, can't use that eyepiece just yet. Beautiful slow manipulation of that L piece. Okay, he's double eyepiece dependent, but again, thanks to the hole, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Oh, the messiness from Picas. This could cost them their grade.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's not enough of a downgrade on the grade, he could still.
That's a heartbreak way to finish
Oh,
their event.
boy.
They're on the.
Yeah, they both passed the James Chen mark already.
Yeah, we're way past that, and now we're at the Erika logo. What grade are we gonna get from Picas?
Boom, Tetris right there for Kitaro at the end. What's the grades gonna come down to?
S9.
Oh, he didn't get it. S9, and what does Kitaro have? Oh, they're dragging it out. Here we go. S9!
Kitaro eliminated!
Kitaro has been eliminated. PCAS is going to advance forward.
We have an upset!
Woo!
Kitaro eliminated in the top 8 for Picas to move forward. That efficiency cost them in the end, yeah.
Yeah, it was just that little bit of extra speed right there from PCAS.
C3 and C6, and it was that close. Oh my god.
Man. But again, just an indication of how strong all these players are. These are, like I said, some of the world-class players here for this game.
That was phenomenal.
I know everybody is, probably has their eye on Green Tea because he's the man to beat here right now. And they not only are they getting that golden Tetris Tea piece that's on display near us over there, but they're also going and competing for this. And shout outs to Arika for basically donating these for us. They created these beautiful medals for everybody. So the top 4, so the 4 players that we have advanced to the next round have guaranteed themselves one of these medals here.
It's so sweet of Arika.
Oh yeah, so we have the first place medal, the second place medal, and then 2 semifinalist medals.
No, two commentator medals, man.
Oh, you're right.
Two commentator
yeah, and the
medals.
2 commentator medals. So thank you to
Thank you,
Arika
Arika.
for that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So no, but seriously, so we've got 2 semifinalists here.
So nice.
Beautiful,
So clean.
beautiful. Yeah, this is something that you will display proudly in your book, like in your shelf of all your trophies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I have to depart, my friend. I have to go. I have to leave.
You have to go.
I have to go. But I'm going to be throwing comms over to, I believe, Alex Kerr. Where's he at? Where's our boy?
Well, Alex can rest a little bit unless he wants to jump back up here. We could also get Silly Shark up here as well.
You want to? No, he's jumping in. All right, he's ready to go.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure,
Oh
mate.
yeah, absolutely.
You're a legend.
Great time. And we can have everybody jump on at the same time. Yeah, we can have everybody jump on. Hey, Wiley's getting a chant over here, dude. Nice. Obviously, great match over there. I'm sure you would rather be here in different circumstances, but still, great job. And you're a busy man. You've been doing a lot of stuff this weekend, so.
I'm kidding. Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to be moving to 2.1 now, which is closer to TGM2 speeds, right?
Yeah, it's going to be closer to the death mode in TGM2.
Okay, all right. And I forget, obviously the rules have upgraded between all the different Tetrises, TGMs. Do back-to-back Tetrises still have no real effect on TGM4 for the scores, do they?
The scoring formula is different, but yes, it's not like back-to-back in the
In modern
guideline modern
Tetris,
sense.
yeah, okay.
But combo scoring still does benefit if you get multiple
Okay.
Tetrises in a combo, or Tetris and a double, that sort of thing.
Okay, all right. But yeah, coming up here, obviously, it's going to be Green Tea and Andrew going up against each other here. Andrew is going to be, up against a tough one here because, like I said, everybody's probably looking at Green Tea as the favorite for this tournament.
Yeah, Andrew is no slouch either. He was putting up some very, very fast times in the quals, but you're up against the first seed who was just putting up absurdly fast times. Sub 4 minutes in.
And you, you can see Green Tea. It looks like he is using a leverless controller here. In the fighting game community, this is like the new thing that a lot of the pros have moved to. Basically, there are just buttons. And the nice thing about it is, arcade buttons are designed, to be smooth, easy to tap them multiple times and stuff. So, there is obviously, like if you play on a keyboard, it's hard to kind of do any sort of rolling on the arrows. You can.
Right, but having a bigger keycap is more of a service
Right.
if you want to do, rolling inputs or, yeah.
But yeah, so interesting to see Green Tea going with that controller. It's always one of the fascinating things to see the kind of controllers they're using, because Andrew obviously just going with the keyboard here. So
Yeah, I think there's some applicability between leverless and keyboard. Just kind of depends on what you prefer in terms of switches and everything.
okay, we've got the thumbs up here. So here we go. It's going to be Green Tea versus Andrew. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! The Grandmaster, the absolute eye.
All right, so we're off to the races.
And Andrew with a quick couple of misdrops over here. So again, obviously he's going to get through this just fine, but you can see already how much faster this is than what we were seeing earlier.
Yeah, this is more like the level 19, level 29 of TGM. It's not only does it start at 20G instant gravity right off the bat, Also, just the rest of the frame timings are a lot towards higher speeds as well. So shorter time between pieces, shorter time before they lock in, shorter dash startup. It's all tuned for just high speed.
Yeah, I was so nervous for Andrew there, but it looks like he's cleaned himself out of there. Had a really precarious situation, but yeah, cleaned it up a lot here. Meanwhile, Green Team, look how efficient he is and how fast he is. He's already like 70 levels ahead of Andrew. Dude, he is so fast. And the thing is, like, everybody just came off of 1.1. And so, like, it almost like imperative that you head to the side and find a machine to play on 2.1, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, just at the speed right off the bat, the fact that we were playing a slower mode earlier did not, impact the rhythm. They're already raring to go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kind of recognize these speeds because this is when my brain just melts and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially like right now, 300, the speed has, it's hard to tell because they were already like going so fast, but it opens up the speed once again. Like I would say like 300, 400, 500. 500 is going to be the top speed again. Yeah, it just, I don't even know how to commentate Green Tea's level of speed.
I know, right? And he's just so locked in. I mean, but the smile still hasn't left his face, but he's still locked in. And look at this. He is 150 lines ahead of Andrew already right now. Almost going to be getting to the 200. Dude, like, if you have not seen Tetris this fast before, welcome to the absolute eye. This is why, like I said, the Terror Instinct was a great name. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
He's got this. He's got this. I see the cleanup. Yep, and there. Combo. He's got no problem. He can read this. He can process this. I can follow what they're going for, but like I don't know how to speak about it. That is one of the challenges of playing Tetris this fast.
One of the most satisfying feelings to see that boom, 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 boom. It's just like, it's so soothing. Oh my God, there's all gone. Oh my.
Andrew also at level 500 speeds, you can see the speed difference. Like it is, still a fast speed, but they're, taking it a little bit more deliberately paced, but they're getting through it.
Again, Green Tea is already over 200 lines ahead right now. He's basically 240 lines ahead. It is ridiculous how fast he is playing. And this is always one of the toughest things about when you watch a player like Green Tea play like this. It's like, it's hard to see what he's even doing. It's so fast.
I think we're going to still potentially see, 2 level, 999 plays here. Andrew's got a good control of it. He's also got his groove. He's got the pace going here. But Green Tea is now, entering their credits attempt, trying to get ready to score as many Tetris as possible. We got 1.
I mean, like, we have headphones on right now, but I can hear the audience buzzing behind us, 'cause it's just like,
we got 3.
What the heck?
4. 5.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of misdrop.
Yeah.
A little bit of spin.
One of the toughest things about this speed is the speed that you have to recover mentally after you misplace a
7.
line, a piece.
8.
Is so difficult.
9.
Wow.
At least 8. I might have miscounted one as Tetris when it was like a triple or something, but I think that was at least 8.
Jeez. Yeah, again, so
and there's the Grandmaster grade. He's clinched it. Amazing.
I mean, at 3 minutes and 41 seconds, I mean, yeah, I guess that's Grandmaster speed.
Yeah, I think we can give him that one.
Yeah. Because, one of the things that when you watch people play this and how fast they're going, and obviously you can see Andrew absolutely on par, equal, being able to see this and manipulate.
Okay. I thought Andrew was going to flex a little bit and do a little T-spin at the end just to show their 999 prowess. Excellent. Two completions.
Yeah, the way that you play at speeds like this is you really just remember what the landscape is, the very top line of your board. And as you place the pieces, you're so familiar with how they change the landscape that you have a good idea of where the pieces you kind of remember. Okay, I needed an S over here, et cetera, et cetera. But when you misdrop a piece, it makes the landscape something that you weren't expecting, and it's so hard to recover from that.
Teaspoon double. Oh no, okay.
Yeah. And
Well
so
played.
The fact that these players, after a missed drop, don't just instantly perish is like crazy.
Yeah, finding the solution.
Ah, there we go. We got the master rank here.
Definitely masterful performance from both players.
Beautiful done right there. But again, Green Tea is he is another beast when it comes to this. When it comes to Tetris in general.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just super fast processing. You know, he's been able to clear some of the hardest and fastest modes in the game. You know, the Tetris Effect connected, Master Mode, and the first one.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, again, also just how happy he is all the time. It's so infectious. And like, clearly he is a player that, you watch, and not only is he just really talented, but like, he's just, you want to root for the guy a lot of the times,
Yeah, you can really like feel his like love for the game.
Yeah.
He's just having so much fun up there on stage.
All right, well, you know what? Green Tea is going to have to face somebody over here, and it's going to either be Silly Shark or PCAS. And Silly Shark, obviously, we've talked about before, is one of the best in the world at this right now, and, ranked number 2 for a reason here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were both up there with similar types of speeds in 2.1 in the qualifier. They both have completed all of like the end game content. Unlocked some of the hardest modes in this game. They're well known for speed and good creative stacking in all forms of Tetris. Yeah, it's hard to even put its words.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we have a thumbs up here, so we're going to get started here. It's going to be Silly Shark going up against PCAS. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, the Grandmaster of the Absolute Eye. Again, if you want to tackle this, not this, but if you want to tackle, learning and maybe getting up to this level at some point in time, game is available right now on Switch as well. $25 and the Steam price. Is that a permanent sale, right? Or...
Yeah, I think they announced it as a permanent sale. It coincides with the release of the Nintendo Switch edition, also at a price point in the US of $25.
Perfect.
Yeah. And if you want to try learning this style of game, this is a good place to jump in. There's we're seeing like some of the high level content in this tournament bracket, but there's a good mix, from every level of skill level, up from what you're used to in other modern games, like the marathon mode, modes that are like have high speeds, but like maybe like don't get there as fast, like kind of like more like an NES style speed curve to get there. Yeah.
And even if you're like used to watching some of the TGM1 exhibitions, like at a SDGQ or something like that, they even have modes in here which are kind of easier than that, right? So, there's something for all skill levels here. So definitely, if you can, pick this. Don't let this intimidate you here. These are the best in the world.
Yeah, there's stuff in this game to help you get better in Tetris, no matter where you're coming at it from.
All right. As you can see here right now, it looks like a Silly Shark getting a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah, I would say that the speed was a little bit more equitable in the beginning, but 300 is definitely that speed jump in terms of how fast everything moves gives you the opportunity to just sort of let loose. So.
It even
perfect
gets a
clear.
Perfect clear. Does that help for the grade in this game?
I think in this game the scoring does not award anything extra for perfect clears.
Because that's one of the toughest things is when you're sitting there playing like TGM. TGM 1 and 2 came out as well on on the Switch, and a lot of the scoring rules that you're familiar with don't necessarily help you as much in those games. My goodness.
Got like around 100 level distance, so Hika's still putting up some.
Yeah, and obviously whoever gets to the max speed here, like is going to get a huge lead in terms of the piece count because of the speed of the drop. But here we go now. PCA's at the same speed here.
Yeah, the 500 speed is definitely a gauntlet. The pieces lock very quickly. You know, it's around a quarter of a second that you have to manipulate the piece before it locks into place. So, you know, you have to really work to be ahead of it and be able to keep things clean. So the fact, you know, that either player is able to really handle it at all is already an impressive feat.
Dude, we were getting T-spins and hangs even at this speed from Silly Shark. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And
so
he's only
we
been
have
playing this
Tetris.
for like 2 years. So
Yeah, they're just really strong in Tetris games in general, and they were able to do that skill transfer. You know, and it doesn't always transfer, right? Like, there can be, you know, version specific things. Like, you know, NES doesn't mean that you'll be good at TGM, or TGM doesn't mean you'll be good at NES. But yeah, Silly Shark is making it work.
yeah, like I said, a lot of the strategies that you use in Tetris, as long as you make the minor adjustments for like the specific game mechanics, and look at that, 999 in 3 minutes and 46 seconds. But
He
as long-
has missed a couple of recovery attempts. They had some ways out of it, but that's going to be an early top out for them.
And again, you know, it's understandable because like you have this pressure too, because you know that, you know, Shark has already made it to the credits.
Right. Yeah, and especially just this mode is very difficult. Like, if you get off by a little bit, you have really like tight timing for getting all of your inputs in.
Yeah.
And they made some good attempts at trying to recover. I saw kind of what was going on with some of their fixed attempts, but yeah, it doesn't quite come together.
And there you have it, guys. That means that we do have the #1 seed going up against the #2 seed, Silly Shark, who might be the best chance at trying to prevent Green Tea from back-to-back TGM4 championships here at CTWC. But round of applause to PCAS over here, and round of applause to Andrew as well. Great job to both of them. They will be receiving a semifinalist medal unless the commentators confiscate them. So.
Oh, no. I'm the tournament organizer. I'm here to police your behavior.
I wasn't talking about you, okay? I was
but-
talking about you. Just
Yeah, I
kidding.
know, but I mean, I'm here and I'm here
Yeah,
to
no.
give you a slap on the wrist.
Oh, okay, there you go. You're watching over me. I
Yeah,
see. I
exactly.
see how it is. Okay, got it. But again, yeah, the top 2 players here, obviously Silly Shark and Green Tea. And this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited to see how this is going to go. And,
Yeah.
you know,
There's a lot of ways this can go, because now that we're in the top 2, we have a card draw for what is our match going to look like. We have a selection of 5 different modes that they can play. They're going to each choose one that they do not want to play, and then they're going to choose which 2 they want to play first.
Okay.
And if it goes to a decider, they'll play the remaining mode. So we have a selection of normal 3.1. It is a Shirase-like mode, so it's going to look like 2.1 but faster, and also with some new mechanics that we'll see as we go along. It's going to be, you know, if we see that one, it's going to be quite a sight to behold. Another option is Asuka mode, which was one of the ones we had last year. It's another 20G mode with some extra features, ability to rewind pieces if necessary at a time cost.
Okay.
As well as a ending invisible pieces.
credits,
mechanic.
right, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a credit-like system. We also have available for selection Konoha hard mode, which is a
It's the giant Tetris.
Exactly. Yeah, it's based on a TGM series called Classic. It's got big pieces. Yeah, it's like basically like a 5x10 playfield, and they're gonna be aiming for perfect clears.
It almost reminds me of, I forgot which world it was in Super Mario 3, where, you know, the giant world, where
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
is
like
like
the
twice
Kuribo
the
shoot
size.
and everything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 4th mode available for selection is Master Mode, which is also similar, sort of successor to Shirase, you know, similar to normal 3.1, but with also some very different and interesting mechanics that we may see. We'll get into it if we have that one selected. And
Also the versus.
PvP.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's our best for last, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think we changed some mechanics from last year. Last year we used the Type 1 garbage, which is like a little bit more modern style. this year we're going with the Type 2 garbage, which is a little bit more of a traditional TGM style garbage. It's very different than you see in other games. It's like you have a lot of strategy to where you put your pieces controls where the attacks will end up on the other player's side. And it's definitely also a cult classic.
Yeah, the piece that makes the line clears are where the holes are in the junk on the opponents. It was how TGM 1 versus mode work, and I've always been a fan of that one because like there's no randomization in there.
Yeah,
the junk pieces are all determined by you, and you don't want to keep building Tetrises on the side because that just gives
send
them
it back
right.
to you. Yeah, you
And
don't want to get anywhere.
You actually want to like try to jump back and forth and get doubles and triples and stuff like that.
Clear a T double over here. Oh, they've got to clear a little like junk hole over there. Oh, clear an O double over there. There's an O double over there.
Yeah, so it's really exciting, but we might not see that because obviously they have the ability to choose and the ability to ban stages. I mean, I don't know if we'll find out what they banned or not, but
I think they're just going to pop it up. I can see it on the screen. Oh, it looks like they're playing Asuka first, doing a button check.
Okay, so they're going to go to... Here comes a new challenger. Oh.
I think they accidentally challenged instead of...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like they're going with Asuka, the first one. So I mean, like, what are kind of some of the things that we expect to see out of Asuka mode?
Speed will be similar to normal 2.1, so it's another fast mode like we saw previously. There will be some additional requirements. There's a time limit of 7 minutes to complete the mode.
Okay.
They also need to get at least one Tetris or perfect clear per each section in order to progress to the next one. Which will be notated by some fox icons in the corner, the Kita Kitsune Konoha. So there will also be an invisible Tetris section at level 1000.
And how far does it go up to? Like, how many levels does this mode go up to?
It goes up to 1300. So it's kind of like, if you think about it, the other ones, they went up to 999. It's sort of like you play your main 1000, and then you have 300 of invisible, or like semi-invisible progressively to more invisible.
Okay, all right. Oh, man. So yeah, you're going to want to pay attention a little bit to those foxes on the side over there. Because, to clear a level... You had to at least clear one line when it gets to like 99, but in this case, that's not allowed. You have to at least have a fox. So again, do triple T-spins get you foxes or anything like that?
They do, but I think both players are playing with, actually, Silly Shark is playing with standard rules.
Oh, okay.
Could maybe see that come into play.
Well, we're going to see what's going on here. So we've got the thumbs up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris! The Grandmaster, the absolute eye. Green tea with already a little bit of an auspicious start here.
Get that cleaned up in short order.
And look on the side of Silly Shark. You see the fox above his level. And so he's got 2. Now, does the number of foxes affect anything?
Not in the mode that we're playing today. There is a harder variant where you do have to stock multiple foxes in order to progress throughout the game. But today, as long as you get one Tetris per section, you're on your way.
Yeah, well, Green Tea has had a couple of missed drops over here, but he set himself up for a row 1 Tetris here, so.
Yeah, I think the fact that they're, off one row of garbage is not really impacting their overall speed. There's not that much material banks down there, so I think it's okay. Whoa.
But this is what happens in this mode when it's this fast. Like I said, one mistake cascades so quickly, and the speed at which you have to adjust to it is ridiculous. Oh, is he going for a Tetris over there?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep going for Tetrises because they make sure they've got them stocked for the next. You don't want to be waiting until the late of the section.
Right.
Oh no, will I be able to get it or not? So they're going to always make sure they have one stocked up.
Yeah, and like I had mentioned earlier, you had told me a long time ago that the height of the stack doesn't change how you can get the pieces to the side. So it's almost like a life bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you think about a fighting game, it's like a life bar. Until you get to a really, really high top of the playfield, it's your mobility is going to be exactly the same.
I don't think.
Oh yeah, little frame perfect miss drop there.
Yeah,
oh, another
miss drop right there. Probably wanted to start cleaning, but instead it's just gonna.
Yeah, they're pressing the down button 1/60th of a second too early.
Right. But also remember, even though all the other matches that we've been watching have been 1 out of 1, this is a 2 out of 3 here.
Right. So there is opportunity if if this one doesn't go the way that they want.
Ooh. Yeah, Green Tea is having trouble.
He's been nice recovery.
A hole in column 5 is really annoying to get through.
Yeah, but I think they've got a route through it. Oh, but right back into the fire.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see early top out.
Wow.
Oh no.
Okay. So game 1 going to Silly Shark here. Has the potential for the upset here, but we have to go to a different mode now. So we have to do the bans and the picks again.
Yeah, I think they may have declared them previously, but I think they're discussing.
Oh, I see. Okay. And it has to be whoever's pick was selected here, the other person has to have their pick now, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
the order, in terms of seeding for seed advantages. What? Master. Oh my goodness.
All right. So what are we going to see from Master?
Oh, you're going to see a gauntlet of crazy mechanics.
This is where we're going to start seeing all the frozen pieces and such, right?
Yes, exactly. So what you're going to notice here is first we're going to have high speed. When they get to level 300, we're going to start to see fog come up. That's the pieces in the fog. When they clear, they freeze. They do not clear away immediately until they wait till then. Oh, we're ready. I can discuss it while we're going.
Okay, all right. Here we go, guys. This is going to be Master Mode in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! The Grandmaster, the absolute eye.
All right, high speed.
Goodness.
We're going to see players, once again, going for Tetrises, trying to bank up as many as possible. It does have benefits later in the game, as well as T-spin doubles and all clears, if possible. The first mechanic that we're going to see is going to start at level 300. You'll see fog that keeps the lines from clearing away, forcing the players into the top of the playfield.
Right.
So until then, they'll be just putting down Tetrises. We're already at around level 100 for both players. I see. I think that Green Tea is using a strategy to bank extra Tetrises for benefits later in the game.
Okay.
The more Tetrises and other things that you do with skill, like T-spins, adds to the number of levels that you get per line clear. So one benefit that you can do is rather than go to the next section immediately, you can try to bank some additional Tetrises in order to accelerate yourself through the rest of the game later on.
And obviously, once they get to the fog, there's like a specific build strategy to kind of set yourself up, like almost like a 3 wide and a 2 wide, like, kind of like at the same time or something.
Yeah, when we see the first fog in level 300, they're probably going to play pretty conventionally. They might set themselves up like a little bit above the 10 row point in order to be able to burn stuff off the top without
There it is.
putting themselves in the fog. Yeah, so you can start to see those freeze.
Right. It doesn't.
Now they got to work
clear.
at the top of the playfield.
Yep.
So it gets very tense. You still have the opportunity to try to go for Tetrises or T-spins in the top, but you got to be very careful. Okay, yeah. So Green Tea is starting to bank his frozen lines now. He was, again, like the strategy said, able to stay above that point in order to burn stuff off the top without risking them freeze. Because you can't burn. If you burn, you're creating holes into that fog.
Right.
Clear
Right.
out.
Okay. And here we go. So what's the next thing that we're gonna see?
We'll see a little bit more fog for a while. We're going to go through this until level 999. The next thing you will see after that, I'll start to call it out when we get closer.
Yeah, and Green Tea, yeah, basically just doing a row 11 Tetris setup right now.
Exactly.
There we
Looks like he
go.
blocked himself off a little bit from the bottom. There are some strategies around that. I'm not sure what they're going for, so we'll have to see how it kind of plays out. Oh man, Silly Shark playing with fire a little bit, but I think...
Yeah,
all right,
there we go.
now.
All right. Oh man, you see that happen? It's just so satisfying. You're like, okay, back in it, boy.
Yeah, I'm actually rather excited and surprised to see this mode selected. I thought it might get banned just because of how terrifying it is. There's a lot of tense moments. There's a lot of opportunity for things to go wrong. But they're handling it very well.
Yeah,
both
and
players.
he's gonna get out of the fog. Oh no, not yet. Actually, 2 levels in a row of fog here. And it looks like. Okay.
So, looks like Green Tea is a little bit ahead at level 870.
Yeah, he's set up for a Tetris again. And
So we're about to go through a fast section for green tea, and after he gets through it, there's gonna be our next mechanic, which is called Cyclone. And I'm gonna let that pause for a minute, let people see what Cyclone is, and then we can talk about what's going on if you haven't caught it.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Look at the next box. Can you see what's happening to the next box?
Yes.
Do you see how the pieces aren't always rotated the way they are normally? That's right. They enter in different orientations. And on reaction, you have to see how are they getting spun. It is something that's so subtle, but it completely ruins your muscle memory.
Right.
You have this like new thing to like have to deal with.
And the little bits of the gray there is just, on some pieces, you can't tell how they're rotated at the start, so they added the little gray box so you could know exactly how they're rotated, right?
Yeah, exactly. It impacts standard rule a bit more than TGM, but it's just like a little guide for you to know where's the center of this piece.
Right. And you know, with the IRM up there, they're both using
Yeah, they're both using TGM rule.
the classical rule, basically,
Exactly.
right? Okay. Oops.
Okay, we're getting close to our next devastating thing. It's going to be.
This isn't
I know.
devastating enough.
I know. So things are still going to be ramping up. Pieces are about to
1300.
freeze even more solid.
Oh boy. This is like that one Ghostbusters movie here, you know? Oh man. So what's happening here with these pieces?
These frozen blocks will not clear. If you clear a Tetris, it removes one from the bottom of the playfield, but Green Tea is trying to get a setup where he'll be able to combo off the side. Perfect. So
There
those
we
lines
go,
don't
yep.
clear. He has to perfectly hit these combos in order to prevent making holes. And
Right.
he has it lined up exactly. If he hits that line with a hole, he's going to be in serious trouble. Both players are having trouble feeling
Yeah.
the setup.
I saw both players with a little bit of a cringe right there. Yeah, that's
It's
it for Green Tea here.
Done for
But
both.
actually,
But
they're both done for both of them. Oh wait, are we on the wrong
we
side?
might be on the wrong sides.
Oh
okay.
shoot. Oh, so Green Tea was on the first player side this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Green Tea takes it.
Oh, because he lasted longer. That's
Yes.
it.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
1665.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So
it is a brutal mode.
All
It's
right.
the
apologies
test of multiple tests.
to the viewers out there. They actually were playing on the other side.
Yeah, they're on the other sides. Yeah.
Okay, wait. So was that Green Tea twice, or
I feel like I need a confirmation because since they I think coined in on that timing, we might have been on the wrong camera. for that.
right? Okay, so Green Tea might have
They may
been
be
on
discussing. I'm not sure what the situation is currently.
Are they talking with the judge right now, or we need an official ruling? We need an official ruling.
Okay, I think.
Okay, I think Green Tea was on the left side both times.
Oh, okay,
So I
got
think
it.
Green Tea is actually the one who
Clinch to the victory.
I think is he the champion?
Help us out, Judge.
Do we have a champion? Is he the champion? He is the champion! Yeah! Okay. That's our bad right there. Obviously, after the first game, we were saying Silly Shark had a chance to upset, but
We had some, a little bit of camera confusion there with
Yeah.
the border, but yeah. All right,
obviously,
excellent.
you know, I don't think people are going to be mad at us. Oh, here we go. And now Vince is going to hand out the medals over here. Oh, but it's still so crazy just to watch these two players go at it like that. I mean, that is actually a pretty good indication of how good both players are. You know, that we're watching both of the sides, and I mean, they're both so clean and so good that it's just like, yeah, it could have been either one of them playing that.
Yeah, exactly. And, in that master mode right there, too, they both had a pretty good shot at converting that strategy to be able to survive the gauntlet to level 2600. It's really hard to get started. And, you see some of those holes pop up, and your strategy has to change completely, because if you can't burn the same way. If you put something in that row, then the Mino will stay the part of the piece you just put down.
Right.
And now you've created, you've blocked yourself off entirely. So it's an all or nothing strategy. The other approach you can take is to try to clear lines and keep burning stuff off the top, and don't let them freeze. But that's also a tough proposition.
I mean, I'm really glad that we did end up playing Master Mode so people at home can see some of those crazy gimmicks that come up here in Tetris the Grandmaster 4, completely changing the way that you gotta build here.
Yeah, I remember when it first released, people weren't even sure how we were going to play it. It's like it was really a whole new puzzle. Like I feel like, if you think about like MMORPGs, when like a new mechanic comes out and people are trying to figure out and race to like complete a mode, they're like, how are we even going to deal with this boss and this mechanics? And yeah, it was that moment for us for Tetris. So like it was really something that we could not comprehend.
The very first time I saw a video of that Frozen, I was like, when the fog, I was just like, wait, is this doable? Like, are you just like messing with people? Is this like a kill screen?
I mean, for a while it was. I mean, sometimes it still ends up being, but there are strategies that can be conquered.
All right, but we are now going to go to the award ceremony here. Let's throw it over to King, standing by, Silly Shark.
Thank you, James and Alex. Yeah, what a crazy ending we just saw there, folks. That was tremendous. So I'm here with our second place finisher. It is Silly Shark. Shark, first of all, first time here in Pasadena. How you feeling over there? How'd you feel about the TGM event overall?
Very excited. I originally wanted to just come to Pasadena just for TGM, and then I kind of got peer pressured to play Classic and actually seriously grind for it. So I did that, got a 1.4, but in TGM I knew like the finals were going to be pretty volatile, and as you saw, like Asuka, I never practiced that, so I banned Master. He banned I forgot what he banned, but we were gonna try and go for 3.1. That was what I wanted to do, or Konoha Hard, and then the mode that I never practiced at all got chosen, and the speed curve was a little different, and I misdropped everything. And then the second one, I knew I wanted to go high risk, high reward. So Master, after level 1300, you saw back there, you have the frozen blocks. I know some strategies that can basically, well, I mean, Green Tea also knows, but it's basically a coin flip with how it's played, because you mess up once with one placement, and then basically your whole run is over. And for me, that little mistake happened to me first, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Green Tea took advantage of that. So let me ask you, Roll, what is it about this game that really gives it this aura, this presence of like being a true grandmaster when you achieve these great heights?
Well, I think I just have to repeat Eric's words again. I think it's just a better game overall than. Yeah, because I've been playing modern Tetris for 14 years, and I'm still pretty new to Tetris the Grandmaster, but I can see myself in a world where I have nothing to play but TGM, and like I live, like I'm just immortal, and I can just be happy for the rest of my life.
Well, that sounds great. I know Mihara-san is watching right now. He's going to be very happy with that answer. So, Silly Shark, again, congratulations on your second place finish. Can you let the audience and the world know, what does it feel like to play a Grandmaster such as Green Tea one-on-one?
I motivated myself to get Grandmaster. So I've been going at it ever since I downloaded the game. Shout out to Andrew for actually gifting me the game on Steam. Yes, sir. And my best is 2209. I really hope to get 2600 soon and be like, I think the 11th or 10th Grandmaster in like overall. And yeah, it's a very long process. I'm like over 50 hours in, which is, I mean, those are rookie numbers really. But yeah, just looking forward to it. Yeah.
And I think, listen, the world is looking forward to you maybe competing again if we continue doing this. Great sponsor, Arika, thank you so much. Silly Shark, congratulations on second place. Well done. Gonna have you step over to the side, flex it off. The great Silly Shark from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're gonna bring up your reigning, defending, undisputed, back-to-back TGM4 champion. It's the People's Choice, Green Tea! Green Tea, first of all, welcome back. Everybody was hoping, are we going to get Green Tea again? Are we going to get Green Tea again? Clearly, we did. And you've done it again. You've won another one, another trophy. How does it feel being the champion?
it's like, yeah, I'm like really glad. Like, I'm happier than the last year. Like, because I know Shirishak is pretty good at Tetris, and he's pretty fast, and yeah, he's being a huge threat to me always, and then so that's why I'm happier than last year. Yeah.
No, and we can always see that you're always happy. And that's what is infectious to the community. They always love seeing you play. They always love seeing you do it. Can you talk about the competition this year? Obviously, we had a new group of players. Team Japan here, larger group this time. Was it a lot harder this year than it was last year? I know with new rules that Alex implemented. Talk about how difficult it was to play.
Yeah, today's rule is pretty different than the last year's one, and I feel like kind of its rule is dangerous to me because it's likely to have one mistake and it's like game over, and something like that is more likely to happen in this rule set, I think. I needed it. Lots of practice, and that's my first impression to the most largest impression to the this year's tournament.
Now, Green Tea, a lot of people are watching this event. You know, we've got a lot of people in Japan watching. For some of us that are new, trying to learn this game, now available on the Switch 2, folks, so you can get that out. Just got released yesterday, so if you got those, get it going. What would be the advice to someone that is just watching this for the first time that you can give them in order to get started in their TGM4 journey?
Just enjoy the game and you'll be good at it. Yeah.
Simpler words from the great People's Choice. Green Tea, thank you so much again. Back-to-back champion. If you want to say a few words in Japanese to your contingent there.
Sorry, Papa.
If you'd like to say a few words in Japanese to your fans out there.
In Japanese. みんなありがとう
Green tea, green tea, green tea, green tea, green tea.
All right, there's your champion, folks. We are now also going to do the medal ceremony, courtesy of our friends at Arica, our great sponsor, have given these beautiful medals that we're going to present. I'm going to ask our President Vince Clemente to come up so he can give those to our final 4 members. So first up, we're going to give our bronze medals to our semifinalists that just played a little while ago. First up, I'm going to ask the great, legendary Alex Kacharukar to come up. I think so, man.
Just present them to people.
You present it, yeah. You present it, yeah. So Alex is going to give our first one over to Picaz. Bring up Picaz.
Thank you.
And to our other finisher, Andrew.
Congratulations.
And of course, now we also have our silver medal to give away to our second place finisher from Canada. I'm going to bring back Silly Shark. And of course, the grand champion, getting the gold once again, back-to-back champion, Green Team. Congratulations. And Alex, you are our lead organizer. First, the final word's really from you, because you did, once again, a tremendous job making this tournament. Please, have a few words with the audience.
I'm glad that this all came together the way it did. I feel like we had an amazing tournament. I couldn't ask for more. The competitors all put on such a show, and I feel like really demonstrated what's so amazing about TGM. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone that participated, and thank you all for watching. I hope that you were as elated to watch as I was. So I think that's about it. I want to wish everyone a good job and congratulate the champion. Green team. Green team.
All right, with that said, thank you, Alex. Alex, you now may present the first place trophy to our back-to-back reigning champion, Green Team! James, my friend, the final words are yours. Sign us off for the evening.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I have here. And again, this game just came out on the Nintendo Switch for $25, also available on Steam for $25. And I just want to echo Green Tea's words. Look, just have fun with the game and you'll get good. That's how Tetris works. So don't be intimidated by these players. Pick it up right now, get some games in, and maybe we'll see you here on the stage next year. Take care.